Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Geis, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man. Doing well.
I might go 13-6 in my pick and pool this week, depending on how the Baltimore Ravens do tonight.
Do you want them to
So
win or do you want them to lose?
I need them to win for me to go 13 picks. Yeah. Somehow I screwed up the Seattle Rams pick like a big dummy.
You picked the
That was it.
Rams?
No, I picked Seattle
Oh, you
because
fucking
Oh,
I
I
just
mean,
thought
listen,
that would be an upset.
Russell got hurt though. Russell probably, I don't know, man.
Even though, man, it's
It's in Seattle. If Russell stayed healthy, I don't know. I think Gino did a good job. I can see that pick.
All right. So today we are talking about the CLE Signature THT-EKE 03/17 TAA 1118.
Now, can I pause you right there, Aaron? Do
What does
we
it mean?
know, is it Star Wars inspired? Is it a specific strain? Like, I didn't do any research because I try to do it as blind as possible. So I have no idea what any of that means other than the size.
I don't think it's been shared what it means. I'm sharing a photo of the cigar
looking
here.
cigar.
Yeah, it's got a nice tissue sleeve and all that stuff. It's a pretty cool looking cigar, but I have no idea what the name even means. I don't think it's been shared yet.
they should,
So
yeah, with something like that, it's almost like they need to share,
you would think. But anyway, this cigar is an 1118, 6-inch by 45, 54, 48 is the ring gauge kind of taper. Comes out of the CLE factory in Honduras. Wrappers Hunter and Cameroon. The binder and filler are both undisclosed. Blended by Christian Aroa. Price point is $17.86, and the cigar was released in August of 2021. So with all that out of the way, Jiunn, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
uh I don't know about you guys, but I felt the cigar tasted really weird. I got all kinds of weird notes, like flavor wise. I was like, what? And I even like it wasn't there weren't good notes, but it was so confusing that I think overall I said kind of want to smoke it again just to see if I could smoke the same flavors, get the same flavors out of it. But
Mm.
um so initially I was like, well, this is kind of a mishmash of like kind of unbalanced, weird flavors. Started getting like off the bat cedar, got star jasmine. It's very so super floral, red pepper spice minerals, and then I got this like weird, creamy, milky texture that tastes really synthetic. And then the more I smoked it, and then I thought, you know what I'm tasting? I'm tasting plastic that's kind of melted
Mm.
in milk, and that's
Mm.
what I ultimately concluded. Really fucking weird. So there weren't, with that said, there were good flavors. There were very balanced flavors. I think the cigar was for sure a miss. I just, yeah, it just, it's kind of ridiculous to, well, it's not ridiculous. It's too bad that you have this really, awesome, unique, specialized Fatola, this 1118, and you charge like $18 and you deliver something that is like this, knowing that for the most part, CLE has some pretty nice stuff that's out there. So this is definitely a disappointment.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
I mean, do we really have to spend this much time talking about this cigar? I mean, it's just
fucking sucks.
I mean, I scored it the highest, and I don't really, and I'm looking at myself like, how the hell did I do this? So it's just, if I'm tired of this 1118. For a while, this used to be a special Fatola. Now it's just everything we smoke as an 1118 Fatola by CLE. Um, I didn't know that the wrapper was Hunter and Cameroon. Man,
Yeah, I'll talk
kind
about
of
that at
funny
the
how
end.
kind of funny how one brother makes something enjoyable and the other one makes something taste really fucking weird.
You mean spectacular and bad? I think is
Yeah.
There was the finish with a cigar that just was pretty funky. I think the highlight was pre-light aroma. It just made me remember the Cigars International downtown store in Bethlehem, PA, but that was about it. I don't have anything. I'm done.
All right, John, what were your thoughts?
Listen, man, I think I'm in an abusive relationship with TAA releases because, I keep going back and hoping they're good and I just keep getting smacked in the face. I'll get there on my overall rating, but Jiunn kind of hit it on the nose. The flavors are just all over the place here. It went from mild wood to bread, back to wood to mustiness to tannins to baking spices. None of the flavors were harmonizing. Second, third, there was chocolate, but then it was dry, then it was acrid, then it was woody, then it was tannic, then it was acrid again. And I was like, this is exhausting smoking this. And then the last third was just really toasted and tannic. And I was like, oh, this is not the Honduran that I smoked before and enjoyed. I'm sure what didn't help matters was the fact the number of relights required. I think I counted 3 relights, which is too many relights. And of course, just for anyone who cares, all my review stuff is kept in a humidor that's climate controlled at 64% RH. So, if anything, it's on the drier side. So there's just no excuse for it. The draw is great. So that was the highlight of the experience. Overall, I was left with a pretty subpar experience, wondering why I spent $17 and 2 hours of my time smoking another TAA. Aaron?
Yeah, things for me started off with a bit of frustration as the cap cracked from the head down to the band as soon as I cut it.
Sorry. I forgot. I had the same experience. My cigar cracked right in the middle. I couldn't figure out why it refused to burn. And then I saw that like right in the middle of the cigar, there was a crack that I don't know if it went through the binder, but the cigar split. So same Z's. Anyways, Karen.
Yeah, I mean the picture. I wish I had my pictures readily available. I would show you, but yeah, it was a crack. It looked like it was like the crack in the Liberty Bell. It was like it wasn't just the wrapper. It was like down into the cigar. So it was fun smoking the entire cigar with a thin wrapper when like it's flapping with my saliva on it, and as I'm continually having like try to hold it down and all that stuff. So frustration from the get go, but. A really early relight for it as well. Aside from that, the body was light for the first third, picked up in the second third. Focused around toasted musty cedar, leather, dry earth, black pepper. Flavor profile was average overall. Had some similar burn issues to what John experienced. So just kind of a disappointment throughout. I was hoping that I was going to be the one-off and you guys would have better experiences, but it seemed like we all kind of had a disappointing experience. So, this is the specific Vitola for the TAA, but there's multiple other Vitolas in this line that are not TAA releases. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be so far off the other cigars in the line or if they're all going to be.
Are they all $17?
They're all expensive, but there's some other more traditional sizes.
Because I'm just saying you could get a Cameroon Lancero for $750.
Yep.
Which ends up being you could smoke 2 Cameroon Lanceros for $750 or a Honduran Lanceros, I should say, and you'll be like, oh my God, this is so great. Cigars from Honduras are so awesome, which is not this.
No. All right, so we're going to the scores. As Seth mentioned, he was the high scorer at 5.85. Jiunn gave it a 5.65. I gave it a 5.20, and John gave it a 4.88. So Seth, how'd that 5.85 match up for you?
It was really generous. looking back on how I scored them, like, really? So it's not that high. And for this price, gosh, I'm sorry, people. If you bought it, I feel bad for us. I feel bad for you.
All right, Jiunn, 5.65.
It's not worth picking up. You know what you guys should buy? That's CLE. And I kind of want to buy a box of these, and I keep thinking about this.
No, we're not promoting them right now.
Oh, okay, all right.
No,
okay, all right. Well,
sorry, I don't care. This is they get no time to shine with something like this.
Okay, all right. Fuck it.
They have the highlight they get is that I gave it a 5.85.
My 5.2 matches up. Average flavor profile, construction, not so great. Gets it to the low 5. So, John, 4.88.
Listen, man, I want my time back. I want my money back. And I want a PSA out there for all the cigar manufacturers. Don't blend cigars when you're COVID positive because the outcome will not be good. That's all I'm saying. Wait until you've recovered. Wait until your nose is back and you can smell and you can taste, and then blend the cigar. That's when you blend the cigar.
All right. Final thoughts from anyone? All right. If you just catch this
Raiders.
video, if you just catch this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. We'll also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on social media channels and catch all of our video recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.